Hi, hello, my name is Ellie Lillen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about a few apps that I use for weight loss, especially after my gastric bypass surgery. So apps that I came across and I use myself and I find useful. So have a look and maybe they can be of use for you. Okay, let's dive right into it. So these are the apps that I'm currently using. The first one is called Mindfulness. It is a Dutch app, but I know I have a few Dutch followers, so I think it's very important to practice mindfulness and meditation, especially because I feel myself that I'm struggling with emotional eating and I'm really fighting the cravings and trying to control them. So I'm searching for new ways to control my emotional eating, and I know meditation and mindfulness are two very great things that can help with emotional eating. So this first app is called Mindfulness and it is a Dutch app. You can pick from a list of exercises that will help you. They will guide you through mindfulness exercises. You can just focus on your breathing. They have a lot of breathing exercises. They also do body scans. I really love those. But also they teach you how to mindfully drink and eat. So when I was overweight, I used to always eat very fast and quickly, and I was always distracted by my phone or by the TV. So I think it's very important to learn how to eat mindfully, not to be distracted all the time, so I can really focus on my stomach, so I know when I'm full, what my body is doing with the food I'm consuming. So this is a great one to teach yourself how to drink and eat mindfully and very slowly, and just to taste everything and to feel everything in your mouth. You just can go through it. There's a bunch of exercises, they're all free and they're all guided, so it's great. It's a great app. The second one is sort of the same one, but in English. It's called Relax Meditation. So you do have a few free meditations in here. They are guided. Those are really nice to try. You can see there are also a few pro ones, so you have to pay to unlock those. But you can just start with the basic ones. And what I really like is that you can choose sounds and music to help you with your meditation. So if you don't like guided meditations, you like to meditate by yourself, but you like some music or some sounds in the background, this is a really great app. So you can just choose some music, some river sounds in there, some water sounds. You just have like rainy days, underwater, icy snow, some monk chanting. You can just mix sounds together until you find something that really suits you, that really calms you down. You can also use it when you're feeling anxious or having a panic attack, just to go. You can save sound mixes that are your favorites, so you can just go back to them and just play them whenever you're feeling anxious and you want to just relax and calm down. So this is a really great option instead of going to food for comfort. So My Weight is a really great app for weight monitoring. Mine is set in Dutch, you can also download it in English, it's fine. So it says what your current weight is, where you started and what your goal is. It says how long it's taking you to get where you want to be, and some statistics which are really great. You can just enter your weight by enter weight, and you can just scroll and enter your new weight. I'm going to set it back. Cool. You can also see it in a graph, so you can see how fast you're losing weight. It's really nice to see. You can go back in your history and just see where you came from. So it is a really nice app just to monitor your weight. Another one that I really like is the Bariatric IQ. So you can just enter your day of surgery, and then it tracks how many days you are post-operation. And then if you're wondering whether you should eat a certain food or drink something and you're not sure, you can just ask this app. For example, I am 29 days after surgery, can I eat, for example, a tomato raw? And then it just will tell you raw fruits and vegetables are not recommended 6 weeks after surgery. You can begin with tomato juice, unsweetened applesauce, stuff like that. So it will tell you like this is probably not recommended. Other things that are also very useful in this app are photos of other people who are using the app, which is really great for motivation if you need that. There is also a forum, people talking about certain subjects or themes, or asking questions. You can check that out. There's also a section that's called Am I Full? You can just track your food intake, but I use another app for that. It also says how many calories you should be consuming and how many grams of protein, which is nice. So I really like this app. It's very useful. Like for example, when I'm in a restaurant and I want to see if it's safe to eat in certain foods, I can just give it in this app and it will tell me whether it's safe to eat it or not. Also, something I used a lot, especially in the beginning, is the bariatric timer. This app is for when you have to wait between drinking and eating. So for example, I have to wait 30 minutes before eating, I have to stop drinking, and I can only start drinking 30 minutes after I'm done eating. So for example, when you drink your last glass, you just tap the glass and it will start counting down 30 minutes from then, and after 30 minutes it will tell you you are safe to eat. So then you go ahead and eat, and when you've eaten, you just click donut, which is weirdly chosen, but okay. And then it will start counting down again from 30 minutes, and then it will tell you you can drink again. You can also choose whether you want 30 minutes or longer or shorter. But it's a really handy app just to know when to drink and when to eat. So that's that. So for calorie tracking, I use MyFitnessPal. You probably know this one. It's a very popular app. You can just track your food, your macros, your exercises, your weight, anything you want in here. I mainly use it for calorie tracking and sometimes exercise tracking. So you can put it in English if you want. I got mine in Dutch. So you can just put in when you've eaten something. You can just choose between things you've eaten recently. You can also scan a barcode. You can put in movement, water intake, your weight if you want. So it's great for weight monitoring as well, but I prefer using my weight. Also, I really have to keep track of my protein intake. So for example, today I can tell that my protein intake has been 15 grams, but I have to target around 60 grams. So I really have to eat a lot of protein today to get to that target. But you can also track your carbs, your sugar, your fats. So you can really quickly see how your macros are doing and your calories. I think it's really handy. You can also put in what exercise you've done, cardio or strength. For example, I've been swimming or I've been running or anything. You can just put that in there and it will automatically calculate the calories that you've burned for you. So that's really handy. Another one I use is the sleep cycle. Sleep is very important when you're losing weight. I try to hit my 8 hours every night, and I really like to wake up well rested, and that's why I just love this sleeping app. So for example, you put in your alarm clock for tomorrow morning, for example at 7 a.m. So if 7 is the latest you want to wake up, you just put in 7. And then it only counts back 30 minutes from there, and between 6:30 and 7 it will wake you up depending on where you are in your sleep cycle. When you are in the midst of deep sleep, it won't wake you up, but when it senses that so it records you all night, so when you're making movement, it means that you're in light sleep, and that's when it will wake you. When the app notices that you're moving a little bit and you're going into light sleep, that's when it will wake you up, which makes sure that you're waking up really well rested. So you can also choose some music to fall asleep to, which I really like. You can also see your statistics. For example, let's see, I've got a good one here. So when the graph shows a lot of ups and downs, that's when you have a really healthy sleep. So when light sleep and deep sleep just fluctuates. It also tells you what your sleep quality is, how long you've been asleep for. It just shows you like this whole analysis. You can use it for free. I got the paid one just so I can use more options because I just really love this app. So the last one I wanted to show you is the Fitbit app. I have a Fitbit to track all my exercises, and I just use the Fitbit app. So it hasn't been synced today, but that's fine. So I use the Fitbit app just to track how many steps I'm doing, how many calories I'm burning. Also with the Fitbit app, you can track your calories. It's synced with my MyFitnessPal, so it will also track the calories I'm eating. You can track your feminine health, your weight loss you can track here. I also wear it when I'm sleeping, so it also tracks my healthy sleep routine here. So those are the apps that I'm currently using for weight loss and for helping me get through this gastric bypass journey, and I hope they will help you as well. So I will post an update on my 1 month post-op tomorrow. I'm seeing my doctor tonight, so I wanted to include that tomorrow as well, how that went. Yeah, so I will see you tomorrow again, and I hope this has been helpful to you. Let me know if you want me to talk about anything else. So thank you so much for watching. Hit like and subscribe if you want to join the family, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!